Hey everyone, this is Blake and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here on my journey of healing for 2026. And this is just another quick video. Hopefully I can get this one in before the sun sets, I hope. So please be patient with me, I hope, fingers crossed. I'm going to try to start doing more videos on the weekend, during the day when I have more time, it's just for lighting purposes. But right now I just want to kind of share some things I was thinking about. And one thing is I want to share with you is limit your I'm sorries. With me, trying to kind of get over my two triggers of being cheated on, it comes to a point where if you say you're sorry too many times, it starts to lose its meaning, and your heart might mean well, you kind of just keep saying, hey, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, say this or say that. I'm just sorry. I can't help it. Eventually I'm sorry starts to wear out, right? Eventually I'm sorry it starts to become not good enough, because if your actions continue to do your issue, right, and bring up whatever you're talking about, or you keep having the same repetitive problems and you don't do anything to fix it, I'm sorry doesn't mean anything. So I really ask you to turn your attention to and focus on actions versus saying I'm sorry. And that way you can see actions, so work on any needs, anything that you need to work on in your relationship. Don't be embarrassed to say, hey, I need to go get some counseling for blank, right? That shows a lot of courage. I was like that for a long time. Especially, being sexually molested as a child, that took a lot to come forward about that from me. And once you do, it takes a big weight off your shoulders. You're able to just, kind of breathe, and then let the professionals help guide you and give you tools and things to help you with it. And, with me, I feel like looking back and try to address the trust issues or the cheating issue a couple times, but it was just like really quick, like 6 sessions, and it just wasn't enough, if that makes sense. So this year I've partnered with a company and I'm doing it like a whole entire year, and just kind of focusing every week, and just really diving deep into making sure that I'm in a wonderful place, and that this person's actions don't control me anymore. They don't hold me hostage anymore, right? That's their problem. Their cheating problem is their problem, not mine anymore. So I'm letting it go, and I'm just kind of taking my heart and my soul back, and not going to let it hold me hostage anymore. So I'm going to work to fix it. And that way, when I do decide to eventually get out there and start dating again, I'm going to be such a wonderful place, and so yeah. So just, that's my advice to you, is just, if you consistently making the same mistakes, you're constantly doing the same thing, and your wife or girlfriend has just kind of had it, quit saying your I'm sorries. It's almost like you have a limit on them, like you're running out of I'm sorries, and make it actions, actions, and actions, and just show her that you're working hard to get this fixed, right? You're putting in the effort, you're putting in the work, because that's what really matters, is you're willing to work to get better. You're willing to fight and take whatever it takes to be better and grow and learn. And that's what you want in a partner, is someone that can take ownership, that can work hard to fix their, whatever the issue is. So I just encourage you to show things with your actions. Another thing in love, like I think it's so important for love and trust, is don't ask for passwords and locations on phones, and need to see all those type of things. Me personally, that's not trust. If you have to have stipulations on your love and your trust, to me that's not good. Be open with the person. Like, I believe I like a boundary with mine. Like, if somebody like tries to keep hitting you up in your DMs, I feel like that's something you should tell your partner with, right? And I think that goes both ways. I think if somebody at work kind of tries to push the envelope a little bit, just, hey, just want to let you know this, I think these are certain things that are just kind of normal, obvious things. But if you trust your partner completely, you don't have to worry, because that person is never going to cross those lines. They're never going to not do something or not tell you. And I have really learned that, and I'm so grateful from my ex, the girlfriend I was with, the person I was with for 2 years, because she really instilled that and said that, and it's so true. And it's really, the counseling I'm doing now, that's really kind of sinking in, and I get it. And it's so true, y'all. You cannot love with conditions. You can't love with stipulations. If you have to check their phone and check their passwords and need all this stuff, that's not love. That is a sign that you need to heal for some hurt that you've gone through. You know, I want to love unconditionally. I want to love just freely. I want to love no matter what. Like, I'm going to get to the point where I don't care what contractor comes in our home. I don't care if it's Richard Gere and he's doing a bathroom install and he's, you know, in a bathing suit. I don't care. That is the point I'm on a mission to get to, and I'm going to get there. And, you know, I don't know. To me, I'm not going to let my past hold me hostage anymore. So I encourage you to do that. And I guess lastly is plan romantic dates. Surprise her. Do theme dates. Have a date night every night during the week, or one night during the week. And of course you have your weekend time, but plan a date night every week, but surprise her. Oh my gosh, plan a surprise trip somewhere for just a getaway, a day trip somewhere. And just be creative on your dates. Don't just do a movie and dinner or something like that. Be creative. And I think that stands out. You know, I love to be creative with my dates, and I love to put effort into her and I want the date to be special, you know, and when you get into a relationship, that's so important. So anyway, thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it so much, but you have a good day and stay tuned to more videos. Thank you.